Well, here we are, it's early, and we are on our way to Melbourne to help our daughter move. Well, to be there and officiate and sort of, actually to Sticky Beak, to be, and we won't bore you with the trip down there, but we'll see you in the Big Smoke in Melbourne. Yeah, we're here, not in Melbourne yet. We're here at Euroa, which is our stop. There goes Mrs. Mac. And it's just a pit stop on the freeway. A pit stop on the freeway for a coffee. Oh, they got a charger. They got electric chargers here too. Have a look at this. Yeah. Here we go. Look at that. Amazing. There's our car. Stone Age technology, as. No worries. Anyway, we'll grab this coffee and get back on the road. Yeah, the noise level has increased, as you can tell, and this is Wallan, just out of Melbourne. God, you can tell it's Melbourne, and it was nice and sunny until we got to our pit stop at Euroa. We're having another pit stop at Hungry Jack's. We're not buying Hungry Jack's. I'm coming over here to have a look at the price of fuel. Unleaded petrol is $2.4.9. Air it all is there. And this is Hungry Jack's at Wallan. And there's the traffic. We came from up that way. And we're going down that way. But yeah, the level of traffic has just increased out of sight. And the weather has turned ugly. I mean, seriously, it's clouded over. We've been through rain, and this is as fine as it's been. I mean, Euroa with sunshine, and this is absolute garbage. But this is Melbourne. This is what we're doing. I don't even know whether you can hear me. But anyway, we'll get back in. We've got a few miles to go yet before we hit town. Okay, here we are in pretty well the heart of Melbourne, Preston, Thornbury area. And our daughter just lives up here. I'll show you the flats. I won't take you in because privacy, but we'll walk down to the corner. Hang on, I'll lock the car. Hang on. Here we go. Oh. And you can just, if you look over there, you can see the roof of the flats just over there. Anyway, the removalists are removing. And Melbourne is a noisy place, it really is. And we're getting on to, this is St. George's Road. And you've got a tram track in the middle of the road here. And Melbourne Central is down there, right down that way. So that's what it looks like, and the price of fuel here is $1.99.9, as you can see. So it's dropped about 5 cents or 4 cents, something like that, from where we were to here. Fantastic. Anyway, that's just a quick walk around, because what we have to do now is get in there and get stuck in, maybe, or maybe we'll just stand in sidewalk superintendent or something like that, and then we'll get in the car and head on over to right across town. Yeah, the other side of town. We'll see what it's like over there. Haven't been. Yeah, here we are at the new digs, and well, some people are leaving and some people are staying. Our truck is that one there, and then these people are going. So there you go. So there you go. And then this is the street. It's actually, there's the apartment. which one is it? That one there, I think. But anyway, here's the street. Nice quiet street. It's a court in Melbourne. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I could live here. There's the buildings right there. It's the second one, the first floor. Yeah, so there it is. And there's the street. Sounds like we're under a flight path, but who cares? Looking good. There we go. These are the guys who's moving our daughter. And how do you say that?
Puzzle removal.
Puzzle removals.
Yeah.
And here's the number. Like that's 0459 032871. Okay? I'm ringing for a free quote. Fantastic. They're good guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
What's your name?
Mateus.
Mateo, so yeah?
Yeah.
All right. The truck is just leaving. That's good. There he goes. And yeah, we're finished. We've got to go back to the other side of town and do a bit more, clean up the flat and everything, and then all will be over. I'm looking forward to a cup of coffee and maybe a sandwich. Yeah, what is it? 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. So I haven't had anything to eat. Neither has Mrs. Mac. So we're going to have to fix that. We'll have some lunch, grab a sandwich or something, and then we'll be off and running back to the other side of town, do a bit of cleaning up, and bring what we have to back here again, and that'll be it. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening, and we're still going at the old place, but it won't be long now, and we'll be kissing this place goodbye for the last time. This is the last one, and we'll be going over to the other side of town. I forget the name of the place. And it's quite a nice place. And anyway, it's better than this. It's bigger than this. And I think it's about the same money. So good stuff. And then we'll be able to go home. And we're outside Woolies in somewhere. Woolworths. The big sign. You can see it over there too. And we're here to get batteries. And it's virtually the last official act. Then we head on back to the new digs. And that'll be it. And then we'll be making our way home. But yeah, this is our trip to Melbourne, which probably won't be the last. So this has just been a quickie today. And look at the apartment buildings here. It's just amazing. When you're from the country, you know, and you're in the middle of the city and there's so many cars. It's been huge. Anyway, we'll get going in a few minutes, and then we'll see what else we'll probably have to stop at Euroa. So we're gonna, when we finish here in town, we'll get on the freeway, stop at Euroa and get something to eat. It's gonna be late, and we'll get a cup of coffee. It'll be good. Yeah, well, we're stopped at our favourite spot, 7-Eleven. I don't think you can see the sign, but you can see up there it's actually 7-Eleven. But there it is, and we're on 7-Eleven Ballarat Road, and we're stopped here for some more sandwiches at I had a meat pie. I have never driven so many miles in my life, or actually that's not true. I have never driven so many miles for quite a long time. Or I have not driven so many miles for a long time. I was driving all afternoon basically, all morning and all afternoon. And we finally got it done. It's good. And we've looked at a couple of places where we might be coming down to have lunch with our kids. Yeah. I'm not quite sure. One is called the Wolf and Swill. Believe that or not, it's true. Anyway, we looked. We haven't planned anything yet, but yeah. So we're going to organise it for a Saturday so that both our kids can come, and it'll be fun. It'll be good, and we'll have a great time. So we'll try and organise that, and it'll be another trip to Melbourne. Anyway, we're going to be back home real soon. Well, we're home, and it is 11:45. And we've made it, and what a day.
500 kilometres.
500 kilometres all up, and yeah, it was terrific. We had a good time, and we're going to go back down to Melbourne and do another one fairly soon. A lot of work, but enjoyed our family time. It was good, and we're going to have to get together with both our kids and talk about the future. Anyway, we're going to go to bed now. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. Yeah, after the trials and tribulations of Melbourne and the foul weather, this is back in northeastern Victoria, and the sunshine, where the sun has a bit of kick in it, and we've got some laundry on the clothesline right there. Yeah, absolutely fantastic to be home again. That it's interesting, when we lived in Melbourne, I worked in radio in Melbourne for about 12 years, and we used to say when you walk out the door, it was going to cost you $10. These days, living in Melbourne, you go out anywhere, it's going to cost you $50. Seriously, it's an expensive place to live. It demands your attention, and there's always something to do, anytime, day or night. You can go out and do something, get anything. It's just amazing. We're here in the country when the shop closes down, so like at 5:30, 6 o'clock, that's it. And you've got yourself, and you've got to be self-contained. And we've grown to love it up here, and we could live down there again, but it's so expensive. I'd rather live up here and just enjoy life. It's a lot slower. It really is a lot slower. And it's very intense downtown. Love it, absolutely love it, but it's too much for little me, and Mrs. Max the same. This is not a Donald Trump hat, by the way, if you can't see it. It's, my daughter gave it to me. She officiated at the front straight at the Grand Prix, and this is a Formula One Grand Prix hat. Was it? It's this one is Formula One Australia Grand Prix Melbourne. There we go. So yeah, make Melbourne great again. But there it is. Anyway, look, if you like this silly content, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell and subscribe. That'd be fantastic. And a big shout out to Matteo and I forget the other gentleman's name. It looks like it could have been his brother too. But anyway, the two guys from the movers, they were fantastic, good blokes, and worked really hard, and were very understanding too. Fantastic, you guys. Thanks a lot. And look, we'll catch up with you in our next video.